Be at odds with someone to supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Our idiom, our expression for supersize your business today, that's relationship related, is to be at odds with someone. It can be someone or something, but since we're dealing with relationships, let's stick to the being at odds with someone perspective. Now, why would we want, let's talk about where it came from first. This is another idiom. They don't know the exact place or time it was used, but it's been used, they think, since at least the 1300s in English, because the word odd has been around since that long. Now, as in, excuse me, they believe that it came from the odd and even. Even meaning the same or to agree, therefore odd meant the opposite or to disagree, or not even, or not equal, or not fair, or all these other things that we seem to put people on this level ground. Now, if you're building and growing and supersizing your business, do you want to be like everyone else? Do you want to be even with everyone else? Or do you want to be better and more apt at delivering problem solutions and services to your desired clients, desired customers? And there's a, okay. Even though it's been around for a long time, what does it mean? It means to disagree about something, or for people to disagree or to argue about something. I think we all know what it means to be at odds with someone. Not odd and even numbers, but disagree versus agree. And I guess odd and even are considered opposites based on the definition. So how and why might we want to be at odds with someone? I say it's better to be at odds with something and to push against something than someone. But sometimes someone is another company, right? We want to stand up for the competition. We want to attract the people that are for us, and we want to repel the people that we don't want to serve, right? We don't learn that till we serve the wrong people a few times, and then we realize, oh my gosh, this customer, and I've had this happen in a couple different businesses before I really got good at saying, no, this is the group we serve. A few people from the outliers that are really wanting to be in that group, but otherwise, no, because they cost us too much time, too much energy, too much effort, too many headaches versus what they bring to our organization. Sometimes in the beginning, you serve those people because it helps you to identify who you're for and who you aren't for. We want to create polarity, and I know everybody thinks polarity and arguments and disagreements are a bad thing, but they're really not, because they help us to identify the people that we're here to help in the world. So we want to create polarity to stand out, to get attention, and to separate ourselves from the competition. I don't think there's hardly any businesses that exist today that are an island in and of themselves, that don't have competition. Even if it's just competition for the people that we serve's attention, we all face competition in some way, shape, or form. So we're at odds with something, and we want to be at odds with that so that we stand out for the people that we want to serve. Now, I was thinking about conflict resolution, and do you have a process for that, or conflict handling? And that reminded me of the SOAP framework, which is a simple 4-step process that we use in the annual challenge, and we used it in the Get Up and Go challenge in the last couple of years, to automatically install the process into our subconscious to deal with challenges, conflicts, things and people and situations we're at odds with. How do we do that? SOAP framework stands for story, options, actions, and analysis and action, and then progress. Are we making progress? So in story or situation, we identify where we are now, what's the current situation, and what do we want it to be. Because a lot of the time, if we're at odds with someone, we have to determine first and foremost, is this, and again I use something called the urine analysis, is it urgent? Is it, what resources will it require? Is it important? Is it necessary? And what kind of energy and effort is required to deal with the situation? A lot of the things we tie ourselves up in and get all upset and drama driven by, we don't even, it's none of our business. We don't even need to pay attention to it. So first and foremost, before we even hop into the SOAP framework, we need to decide if it's something that is worth our time and energy to address. A lot of things we just don't need to address and they go away. But if we do need to, and if we want to, how do we decide what to do with that situation? Well, we look at the story, the current situation, and our desired situation. That creates the gap that we need to fill with the other steps of the framework. O stands for options, so we usually brainstorm options. What's possible? What are some things we could do, and how are some things we could handle the conflict? Then we look at, and A for action, we analyze the options that we looked at. We pick one and we immediately take action, right? We take action and we do something. And then the P stands for progress. Are we moving toward what we want? Are we filling that gap? Or are we moving away from it? And that's how we decide what actions to take, what to do, if it's working or not, etc. That's my favorite way to handle conflicts nowadays. So I like this idiom. I don't know that I've said, oh, we're at odds. I've probably said we're at odds, or hey, we're having a fight over this, or we disagree, more than I've said to be at odds with someone. But it is a great idiom and a great expression, and it's a great way to look at standing out and being a leader in our industry. Love to hear your take and your experience with this idiom, and I will be with you tomorrow with another relationship-related idiom for the month of June. Have an awesome day.